Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, back to Indianapolis, a motor speedway, this time for some NRSL Digital Storm Cup Series action. I am joined in the booth once again by Vince Freeze.
Well, as like I said in the truck race we started, there's always those three tracks you want to win with the history, Daytona, Darlington here. We'll see what happens today here at Indy.
And all three past winners in the field, James Shelley, Cole Deaver, and Johnny Gardner, winning the past three races. And every race, the margin of victory has been under half a second. It was a tenth in 2017 and 2018. It was 3/10 last year in 2019. We'll see what this 4X package brings us for a finish here today. 32 laps of action, cloudy conditions, anticipating at least 3 pit stops. Depending on the strategies we see unfold, you might have to make a fourth one if you play your cards wrong. Let's get to the starting lineup. On the pole is a winner from Martinsville, Matthew Logan, with Zach Rogers to his outside. Row 2 is 2018 winner Cole Deaver and 2019 runner-up. And next to him, the 21 of Austin Colano. Row 3, Tyler Fink, winner from Rockingham, and Sebastian Kukulon. Row 4, last year's winner Johnny Gardner with Casey Nanico. And in row 5, Richmond winner Ace Rogers with three-time winner from last year, Nico Tringali, yet to win in 2020. As we mentioned in the truck race yesterday, Hendrick Motorsports, very specific when they said, we want drivers who are going to win races and perform well. Jonathan Zorlin won back at Kansas, so he looks to be in the clear for now, but Kev Shearer, bottom of the point standings. Alex Ferranti in his third Cup season hasn't won a race yet. Tyler Markle's been pretty consistent, but he hasn't gotten the victory lane either. All four of these drivers starting towards the rear of the field. We'll have to see if they can work their way towards the front. Let's go trackside for the command to fire engines.
All right, well, the fun doesn't start until we ask our drivers a question. Are you ready? Drivers, will you please start your engine?
As the command has been given, taking a look at the caution history for this race. Last year's race also went green like the truck race did last year, but truck race had a ton of cautions yesterday. They gave them the wrong bodies. The right bodies are on here for the Cup cars, so we're on 100% bodies, not 110%. And we're hoping for another clean race here with the 4X compound and fuel tank. But for trend's sake, caution flags in the 2017 race were lap 1, lap 7, and lap 24. And in the 2018 race, it was lap 2 and lap 8. So this is the shortest race since 2017. 2017 race was 24 laps. The last two races, 2018 was 56. 2019, I should say, was 48. This year is only 32. Let's take a look at the point standings. Currently in the playoff grid, Cement Oskin, Alex Gray, Priya McShane, Jonathan Zorlin, Seth Cole, Tyler Fink, they're all top 10. Then Quentin Moore, Ace Rogers, Andrew Rich, James Shelley, and Matthew Logan, who are all top 20. Jeff Toledo now with 3 wins on the season after a great weekend at Pukekohe. He's 21st in points. Jessica Shelton, Rob Evans are in the top 30. They are the first 14 drivers in the grid. Dylan Young, 31st in points, and Wes McCoy, 34th in points with a win each. If they can get back up and in, we'll have 16 winners in the playoff grid. Right now in on points is Nate Rogers, 3rd in the standings, and Alexander Rowe in 5th. Also doing well in the point standings up there is Johnny Gardner in 8th, Austin Colano in 7th, Fitzwater in 12th, and Tyler Markle in 14th as we get ready to go racing here at Indy, Vince.
Yes, sir. As we get down to the green pad, Matthew Logan will take us to the green here in Indianapolis.
And man, look at that bad start for Ace Rogers.
And the one Logan going to slide up.
We saw in practice top speeds near 200 miles an hour down the straightaway, down to about a $165 in the corner for fresh rubber.
So far as Logan breaking away still slightly bit.
And how about Cole Deaver's history at this racetrack? Second career win rather, back in 2018, and then he finished runner-up here 1 year ago. He has not won yet in 2020. Could it be here at Indy? As we are complete lap one, you can already tell the difference in the racing from the Truck Series race yesterday.
Much more tame, spread out, minding their P's and Q's. No one's sliding up for sure.
No sign of three-wide craziness. No sign at all. How about Austin Colano, Vince? The top rookie on the year behind Priya McShane. He hasn't won a race, but 3 top 5s, 7 top 10s, 7th in the points. Average finish of 18th. Ryan
Well, you know what they
Oh, you go ahead first.
Yeah, you know what they say, man. You win a race, you got to start getting up there, and he's definitely got a shot. And Kawano, right now, top 7. See what he can do today.
And this is the car that Ryan Brommer took to 2 road course victories last year. And, I mean, you look at Ryan Brommer this season, it has not been the sophomore season he has wanted. He's driving for Stewart-Haas Racing. They moved back from Ford to Chevy for the first time since 2017. And Brommer sits 29th in the points coming into the race today. And he's also got 7 top 10s and 3 top 5s. But his year has not been as consistent as Austin Colano. He's trying to get past Wes McCoy. How about Alex Gray getting win number 2 2 weeks ago at Pukekohe? Interesting statistic, Vince, that I realized afterwards was that while it was only Gray's 5th career win, he has become the 2nd driver in Cup history to win at every kind of track. Joining Jonathan Zorlin. He's won at least 1 race at a short track, intermediate, road course, and super speedway. And the only type he's won twice at is the intermediate. So your points leader here, Alex Gray, looking to get into the top 10 as Matthew Logan leads the field. He's under fire, though, from Cole Deaver and Zach Rogers.
Little packs there, little mini packs of 3 right now. Is Rogers trying to peek underneath Deaver, a little fade.
And let's see, we're on lap 4 of 32. And the fall off, I mean, there really isn't that much fall off already. I mean, 4 tenths. I think we'll really start to see it kick in here soon. We're expecting.
They're still going 205 into turn 1, a little faster than what we see in practice. So the cloudy conditions are helping for sure with the engine.
And Zach Rogers will move up to 2nd place. Rogers has not won since Papyrus all the way back in 2017. He did not run in the Cup Series last year. And he's got a head of steam. Sebastian Kukulon's going to move up to 4th. Or he's trying to. He's trying to get past Tyler Fink. And how about the Subarus? Ace Rogers is in the top 10 as well. He won all the way back at Richmond.
So Kukulon will clear with help with Gardner.
And Johnny Gardner, 2-time defending champion, 8 career wins, has yet to get his first win of 2020. Will it come here where he won last season? This is actually the last track Johnny won at. He won at Denver early on and then won at Indy.
Always good to have a little 207. Wow, his first time we saw 207 into the
But you look at the lap times in the top right, and the fall off has shown up. Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Matthew Logan's going to pit here coming to lap 7. Cole Deaver, Seth Cole coming down as well, and the strategy game has begun as the lead is given to the 97.
At this rate, that means you'd have to make 5 pit stops. That would be interesting at lap 6. Huh. We'll keep an eye on that, but the guys coming at 7 will have to make 4. But let's see who stretches it out now. This could be a game of who stretches it for 3 to 4 stops.
And maybe being out front in clean air kind of hurt Matthew Logan there.
Yeah, you're using more fuel, and everyone else right now is saving fuel with Kukulon and Gardner just working together.
So if you can make it in laps and bunches of 7, you pit 4 times. But bunches of 6, you'll have to pit a 5th time. As here comes Zach Rogers. Does anybody stay out another lap? And it looks like the answer is no. Everyone's coming down. Man, Kev Shearer's made it up into the top 20.
This looks like a caution flag pit stop here. Everyone's here.
And this is really good for Seth Cole,
These guys.
Fitzwater and Seth Cole, think about it. They were outside the top 10, and they came in pit road when there was nobody in front of them. All those guys that are pitting at the back, they're losing so much time right now.
Smart move by Fitzwater, thinking the crew.
But the big thing here is going to be, can these 4 find a way to only pit 3 more times like the rest of the field? Because if they can't,
It's 5 stops.
they're going to be pitting at like 2-3 to go.
If I'm the 38, you're in trouble. You're going to be the one burning the fuel. You might want to tuck in behind the second group here coming out.
So here he comes around turn 1. Where is the 97 of Zach Rogers? There he is.
I think he's going to be close. I think he's got him. Oh, yeah, he's got him.
And Matthew
Oh, he's
Logan
got
will
him.
lead. Johnny Gardner.
Fitzwater.
Kukulon was clipping the grass there coming off of pit road. Gardner's going to pass him. But the top 3, Logan, Devers, Seth Cole, will get by Zach Rogers, Gardner, and Kukulon. And where I don't know where Fitzwater was. I think he was around 20th. He's up into the top 10, maybe top 5.
Great pit call by these guys. Now just got to save the fuel. He's in 6th.
6th place for Fitzwater, 7th for Kukulon, 8th Ace Rogers, 9th Austin Colano, and 10th is Jose Mills, who has not won since Boston last year. And there's Jeff Toledo in 11th. How quickly a season can be turned around. He was 37th in the standings when we traveled to New Zealand. And after 2 races and another win, he now sits 21st, and he's looking to climb up even further. Tyler Fink down to 12th place. Bree McShane in 13th. Quentin Moore 14th. And Kev Shearer
Good pit
in
stop.
15th, man. Tyler Markle in the top 20. These guys started near the back, Vince, and they have made their way up.
I think Mr. Hendrick is starting to put the pressure on.
And how about the development team for Hendrick? They count in this too. Carter Friesen has got 2 wins in the Truck Series. He leads the points. Driving for Junior Motorsports in the Cup Series, Friesen sits 35th in the points, while 2019 Truck Champion Logan York in the 95, teammate to Friesen, sits last in the Cup Series points. He's doing well in trucks again, without a win so far. But you gotta wonder if these guys keep performing this way, they might not even see this team come back, period, next year.
Yeah, with the funding and all that, I mean, you got to step it up in the Cup Series. It's a little different than the Truck Series. The Cup Series is the best of the best.
Sorlin's not having a good day, but he's pretty much safe because he's won every year that he's been with Hendrick. Andrew Rich having a bad day. Ferranti's back here. We're looking at the back runners. Wes McCoy's outside the top 30 in points. This is not a good showing for him to try and get back into the top 30. As Dylan Young was the other man outside the top 30. He sits 24th. Not bad, but not good either. As Logan continues to lead, it's Seth Cole who's made the move up to 2nd place, as Johnny Gardner is in 4th.
Well, it's that time of the second cycle to start for these guys on lap 6. Let's find out they pit here. They might have to pit 5 times. We'll find out.
And Fitzwater has made it by the 97 of Zach Rogers, who's on 1 lap fresher tires. I'm honestly surprised maybe saving fuel for the 97 here. Jeff Toledo's into the top 10, knocking Jose Mills down to 11th.
There's Deaver underneath. Looking. Nope.
But it's 3 different veterans chasing the rookie out of Front Row Motorsports. The team that has been a part of Evans Gardner Motorsports the last 2 years is now its own thing again in 2020, along with Petty, which partnered up with Evernham to form a 2-car team this year. And, man, both the cars for Front Row and Evernham Petty have won races this year. 3 wins for Jeff Toledo, 1 for Wes McCoy for that team. And then for Front Row, 1 win from Logan and Fink. And you just got to wonder if that is a kickstart in the direction of becoming a 3-team operation for 2021.
Definitely find out here. Another thing we're going to find out is that pit window. They didn't come down on lap 12 to 38, Fitzwater, 72. It's like they're trying to stretch it.
Yeah, lap 13 here. If you go 7, you would make it 3 more stops from here now.
They're stretching it.
They are definitely stretching it. No signs of anyone coming to pit road here on lap 13, not even Fitzwater. All right, Vince, so now I'm pretty sure everyone can make it from here on 3 more pit stops, yeah?
I think so. The only way is if we get some wacky yellow, but right now we got Cole Deaver looking underneath for second, and he won't make the move.
And the big thing here for Logan is Deaver and Seth Cole are on the same tires as him. Gardner's on the fresh tires. And what Logan doesn't want is for Gardner to get in front of him before he pits again, because that'll show that him undercutting is working so far.
Logan's got a little bit of a gap. I wonder if he pulls it in this time by.
And he will. Gardner's going to stay out. Seth Cole and Deaver down pit road again.
Fitzwater should be in, yeah.
Ace Rogers is going to join the party. Jose Mills and others.
Great call. Less cars. Oh, Kev Shear's coming in. Hendrick boys.
Kev Shear, Quinton Moore, Markle, Brommer. Alex Gray will have a lot of braking space here. James Shelley and Adam Flickinger.
I like
Corey
this
Williams.
Call. Great call. I think you got less traffic. Get out there, get a nice outlap, make some time up. We saw that with the first round with Fitzwater and the crew. And there's Gardner. He's got a nice gap, too. I like his position, too.
How about Jeff Toledo? I don't even know where he started, but he has been making his way up. Fastest lap on the board. 3 cars under a 47.5. They are Jessica Shelton, your race leader, Johnny Gardner, and Keith Rich.
Here we go.
As Gardner will pull in, Rogers will have a lot of braking space here, as it looks like everybody will come down pit road.
That was an 8-lap run there, so we'll see.
Oh, Friesen will have braking room too, as will Nate Rogers. But 2 groups again, Vince.
It's going to be a double split strategy as the guys in the back here come in.
William Flickinger, Wes McCoy, and LJ Toledo. Or no, that's Jesse Turner. My mistake. They are all going to have braking space too, as Logan and Seth Cole have gapped Cole Deaver. So it's going to be a 2-man battle for now.
So they get up to speed here. Ooh, Cole looks faster too. He looks like
Seth Cole, he ran a little higher in turn 3.
Great move. He built up the momentum
to the
faster.
lead. Seth Cole. He's already won twice this year, Vince. He wants to join Jeff Toledo as a 3-time winner.
There's the guys out there on pit road. Where is 98 Gardner? Where's he at?
Seth Cole has won at 2 intermediates this year, Las Vegas and Springfield.
There's Gardner.
And there's Johnny Gardner. Looking at the all-times win list, Seth Cole would be looking to break a tie with Gardner and Zorlin at 8 wins and join Rich at the top with 9 career victories. Gardner would be looking to do the same thing. So Seth Cole, Johnny Gardner looking for career win number 9 today. It would be Seth's 3rd win on the season, Gardner's 1st. A lot of racing left to go, but, I mean, Seth Cole got by Matthew Logan, and now it looks like everything Matthew Logan had shown us is gone.
Only thing I could be seeing is Logan is saving field, but that might be out of the question. I think Seth Cole's ready to break away and sail off into the distance.
And it's looking like, with how we saw them stretching it, could they theoretically pit one more time and be good to go?
If they come in by lap 24, they're good. If it's a little less, we'll see. But 24 is the target number for sure.
So Seth Cole leads. Logan is second as the field has been spread out even more. Gardner third with the freshest tires. Deaver fourth. Fitzwater fifth. Ace Rogers in sixth. Mills seventh. Markle eighth. Wow. Rogers ninth. And Kukulon is 10th as Kev Shear's up to 11th. And Jeff Toledo sits in 12th. Logan's teammate, Tyler Fink, in 13th. Sakuli, Quinton Moore, that's the top 15. Then Rowe, Brommer, Toledo, LJ Toledo, that is. McShane, and then Austin Colano has fallen to 20th.
So his team is satellite teammate there, yep.
Young, oh, it is Team Penske Wood Brothers Alliance. It's one team. The 22 and the 21. Tringali, 22nd. Keith Rich, 23rd. Nanico, 24th. York, 25th. Gray, 26th. Oskin, 27th. Two of the top two in points right there. Shelley, 28th. So you see Nate Rogers and Adam Flickinger, those guys gaining spots there from undercutting. Friesen, all these guys outside the top 30. Rob Evans, we know, was in the danger zone. Top 30 in points coming in today. He could possibly fall out with where he's running. Same goes for Jessica Shelton. As Jesse Turner and Wes McCoy are the bottom two on the track. And
Johnny Gardner is trying to catch up the back of Logan.
No new top lap times. We'll see Gardner a 47.997. 0.2 faster than Seth Cole. 0.3 faster than Matthew Logan. So Seth Cole continues to pull away from Matthew Logan now that he's in clean air. Cole Deaver, 0.4 faster than Fitzwater. So Deaver and Gardner are the ones catching the leader right now. And so we see all kinds of different lap times as Kev Shear is in the top 10. Let's see what the lap times here. 48.2, 48.09, 48.6, and a 48.4. So Gardner and Deaver, the fastest cars on the track. They were the top two last year as well. Matthew Logan, though, he's got... just look at the ticker, Vince, right? 10th place is 7 seconds behind you.
Yeah.
So if you can just make it on one more pit stop, you're looking very good, and maybe he is saving that fuel.
He could be, and Gardner is looking underneath. Oh, Gardner lost all his momentum right there. He thought he was going to get by him.
Turn 4 is known to be the outside line turn.
It's going to help Seth Cole break away, yeah.
Turn 3 is pretty even, but oh yeah, all that time gained is going to disappear right here. But Gardner's got to get by Logan if he wants a shot.
Here we go.
At Seth Cole. Yep, there it is. Logan tried, but it's just not enough.
Cole Deaver should be right there too, pouncing soon.
All that experience and just the one lap fresher tires on this compound is so huge. How about Fitzwater, though? 12th in the points. Fitzwater was in the bottom of the standings at the beginning of the year. Things were not looking good for this 59 car, but things have turned around. Fitzwater sits 12th in the points. He's looking to go back to victory lane.
Oh, he's coming in early.
And he's coming into pit road on lap 21. Seth Cole and others, so they cannot make it from here.
Now, does somebody try a random strategy, tries to hit that target number? We'll find out.
Well, we hit lap 22. It looks like pretty much most of the same drivers who pit early last time are coming down again, so this is a good undercut measure.
I like the undercut. Yeah.
It's going to really come down to, if everyone has to pit again here, how much fuel do you take on that fourth and final pit stop? Because it's going to be like 4-3 to go.
What does Gardner do? Is he staying out?
I think he's staying out. He is.
Is he going to try to do this on one more?
He might.
If he goes one more, there's 97 coming in.
He might have it all figured out. Alexander Rowe will stay out. So will Austin Colano. Everyone else coming down pit road. Nate Rogers is going to stay out. Carter Friesen. Jessica Shelton. Charles Sanford and Jesse Turner as well. So
guys at the back, you got nothing to lose. That's a smart move.
And think about this. Yeah, they're losing time because of older tires here, but they're going to have so much braking space. on pit road entry.
And they might have to make one less stop. So this is an interesting strategy as we have cars coming out. There's Mills, Fitzy.
And here's Gardner.
Gardner's in.
All right, 9 laps to go. Can
It's
he
gonna be
make
close.
it work?
Where's Rowe? He's the next guy who stayed out.
He's way back here.
There's Colano and Rowe. They're coming in. And then Shelton and those guys are way back again.
There's the 83, the 25, and the 02.
Anyone else? And more people. Yeah.
So how about that? Both drivers from S3 Motorsports calling this strategy right here. All right, so the provisional leader right now is Seth Cole with Logan second, Deaver third, Fitzy fourth, and it's going to be Jose Mills in fifth. Markle and Kev Shear. Man, how about Markle and Kev Shear, though? Even if they don't finish up here, man, they started at the back, and they drove their way to the top 10.
How appropriate with the National Guard cars after last week's 4th of July celebration.
James Shelley's still on pit road as cars are coming out. Where's Johnny Gardner? Oh, did we have a caution? We had a caution!
Oh!
We have a caution!
Everything.
Oh, man.
And he's just going to fly by the...
Where is Seth Cole going?
Seth, the pace car back there. Oh.
These guys are still racing back, I guess. That is interesting.
Okay, then. We have a car. Oh. Let's look at Nanico.
So the pace car's already on track, but everybody's racing back.
Some guy's going to the grass to avoid that car.
Okay.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh.
What's going on here? This is very interesting.
The pace car is...
I'm wondering if anyone is going to be told to stay behind the pace car right here. Because they are...
Oh, we got a stack up.
We do have a stack up.
Okay.
It looks like everyone's being told to go by.
So they're waving them by.
There's
Here's
Seth Cole.
First pack.
So there's Seth Cole, Gardner, Logan, Deaver, Fitzy. That's the top 5.
That caution saved Gardner. He was going to go to the back in that line.
Is everyone going to get waved by here?
Everyone's waved.
Everyone's getting waved. So the pace car just came out really early for some reason, and Gardner stays out. Oh, man, this is interesting.
We have half the field staying out. We got to pit one more time. So I don't...
Well, think about it. Vince, they just pit, and they're going to save fuel on their yellow. So Gardner, Rowe, Colano, Rogers did not pit on the same lap, though. Rogers, Kukulon, Nate Rogers, Friesen, Fink, they all stay out.
Rest of the field is in.
Rest of the field's still waving around. Keith Rich stays out. McShane. Yeah, this is very interesting. And I'm wondering if anyone else is still waving around. I'm wondering where Seth Cole and these guys will get scored. Because, yeah, there's Sorlin and there's Corey Williams and others. This is very confusing.
It's LJ.
Yep, the guys that are getting waved are going to be getting mixed in with the drivers coming out of pit road.
I don't know if that was the right call by Seth Cole and the crew. I'm not sure on that one, actually. It's an interesting setup.
We really don't even know what they took because we were watching who was waving around because it is a lot of drivers. So that changes everything. And it looks like it was Nanico and James Shelley that had an incident. They have both retired from the race. So we'll go take a look at the first caution flag of the race, and we'll be back for the race restart. All right, we're looking at what brought out our caution, and it's kind of peculiar. I haven't seen anything like this in a while, but LJ Toledo is going to just run over Casey Nanico and spin him up onto the track.
Nanico goes hard into the wall. Backside first. And he's just going to be a sin duck in the middle of the circuit here. And Here comes...
He's going to get it back going in the gear here. He looks good to go. And then James Shelley just can't quite get around him. Wow. That was a crazy hit there. That took Shelley and the Anico right out of the race. And with that, we'll get you to the race restart. We're back here in Indy. It's going to be a 3-lap shootout. Who can make it on fuel? That's the big question. From what we could see, Seth Cole and others took fuel only coming down pit road. So first, let's go through your top 10 rundown. It's Gardner in the lead, Rowe in second, Colano third, Zach Rogers fourth, Kukulon fifth, Nate Rogers sixth, Carter Friesen seventh, Tyler Fink eighth, Keith Rich ninth, and Priya McShane rounds out the top 10. Seth Cole 15th, Devers 17th, Fitzy 18th. Those were the top 3 or 4 guys at the front of the field that are now mid-pack. 40 cars left on the racetrack. The field has been jumbled up due to the weird wave around process because of the pace car coming out so early.
Johnny Gardner, fresh tires with Rowe behind. See what happens.
3 laps to go. Did they save enough under yellow? Will they drive away from the field? We're about to find out. Can Johnny Gardner go back-to-back at Indianapolis? Green flag in the air. 3 laps to go.
Rocket ship of a start from Gardner, too. Comes to 97 under Colano. It's Rogers.
Oh, but look at the tire difference. The tire difference keeps Colano in third.
The question will now be the fuel.
The fuel.
Well, Rowe's coming back on Gardner.
If they pit, will it be coming to 2 to go or the white flag? Gardner hasn't won this thing yet. Alexander Rowe is going to put up a fight.
Looks like they're going to stay out, so it's going to be either 2 to go or we're clean. Anyone coming down? Nope.
No sign of any of the top
Here
runners
comes
coming.
Rowe.
Here comes Alexander Rowe, looking for the race lead at 2 to go. Alexander Rowe did not drive in Cup last year. He won one race in 2018.
Colano's working.
And how about Austin Colano? Could he get his first career victory here today? Gardner will fall in line. Alexander Rowe. Gardner came so close at Pig Stadium. Will it slip out of his fingers again today?
Moment of truth on the pits. Otherwise, if they don't do it, we're good. Let's see.
It looks like they're going to stay out. White flag in the air for Alexander Rowe. Can Gardner get a run here? A lot of people on pit road in front of him.
Could that be a factor if we hit the back straightaway?
Into turn 1 they go. Rowe still leads. Gardner right on his bumper.
Gardner just looking to try to peek out in 3 and 4, but Rowe right now is holding a steady line. He's going to go a little bit to the outside. We got some lappers ahead. This is Zorlin.
Lappers ahead. Will they give enough draft for Gardner to maybe make a move? Into turn 3. There's the nose. Gardner's looking to the inside.
He's got lappers, though.
Even. Into turn 4. They're side by side in front of him. Can Rowe get the run?
Rowe's got the run. Rowe's got the run. It's going to be a photo finish. Get those cameras out.
Drag race down the straightaway. Rowe's going to pull in front of Johnny Gardner. He'll win in Indianapolis. Alexander Rowe will get his 3rd career win at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and the man that is 5th in points coming in has all but locked himself a spot in the playoffs. Some
These guys
drivers,
are racing back.
some drivers are still racing back. This could get dangerous. A lot more drivers were close on fuel than I expected there, Vince.
Well, it turned out to be that was the winning call. You didn't have to actually pit.
Gardner second, Colano third, Nate Rogers fourth, Friesen fifth, Sanford, Shelton with a good run. Jesse Turner eighth, was at the back all day. Matthew Logan ninth, Seth Cole 10th. And there you see only 17 or 18 drivers made it on fuel. Everyone else pit. Zach Rogers even had to come down.
Tough break for Rogers.
Fitzwater 11th, Deaver 13th. Everyone else had to come down pit road. Jeff Toledo will end up 32nd.
Oskin down there in 40th.
Man, oh man. What a finish. This was the closest finish in Indianapolis history there. .065. So we get these close finishes here at Indy every year. They're not photo finishes, but 3/10 of a second, 1/10 of a second, 0.5 of a second. It doesn't matter. They're close. It's exciting. What a great race here for the 4X package, and Alexander Rowe, 1 year removed, finally gets a win in 2020.
I believe racing at the Brickyard, man. I'm telling you, what a great way to put on a show for the fans after yesterday's race, where it was a little bit crash festy. Today was all about pure strategy and great calls by the guys and girls down pit road.
So that'll do it for us from Indianapolis. We'll see you guys next week at Nazareth for some short track Roval type action. We're using this compound again. We hope it livens up the racing. And then after that, we'll be heading to North Wilkesboro, and we'll be on the 2X compound for the rest of the season. That'll do it for me here in the booth with Vince. Thanks for joining me for both races here at Indianapolis. Racing, just great racing. I think both days, even though the truck race was a bit of a wreck fest, strategy was just on top tier levels here this weekend.
Absolutely. Appreciate you joining, guys, and we'll see you next week in Nazareth.